Ladies and gentlemen, this is JW Schmo from After Hour Gaming League's B League team, hosted by Raytheon. We got an excellent matchup. For those of you that missed out, this is Game 2 of Week 3 for Team Raytheon. We are playing Team Quora in what should be a fantastic matchup. Both teams up to this point are 2-0 in our division. So right now, these sets of games here are going to determine who takes first place in the division going into week 4 of the regular season. Obviously, that doesn't have a huge play into the playoffs, other than both the first and second place teams will be getting into the B League playoffs, among the couple others that I don't know off the top of my head. Anyway. In the upper left-hand corner, playing for Team Quora, is Spenko, playing as Blue Zerg, and in the bottom right-hand corner, we have Shardarki, playing as Red Zerg. And we do see here, we caught it just in time, we see the 11 pool, utilizing a Vespian Geyser to make that happen. We do see a spawning pool going down, and a spawning pool going down for Spenko, just a wee bit behind Shardarki there. And maybe it would help if I had a unit count up there. As far as minerals are going, looks like both sides are doing alright. The minerals, Shardarki obviously playing his trickery there to get out that one extra drone. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. And some just basic scouting going on here on both sides. And wrong button. So they're gonna be able to see where everything is. It's a good job. Alright, Vespian going down for Spenko. Shardarki just pushing out drones. It does look like he has an early set of Zerglings pushing out. So this will be interesting to see how Spenko is able to hold off against these Zerglings, as he is not actually building enough Zerglings to cope with the 6. That being said, he does have his Queen coming out. That will alleviate any fear he may have. I don't believe he has seen this attack until right now. And a little, in case you didn't see that, there was a little bit of micro there where Shardarki grabbed his Zergling and brought him down and around. Very impressed with that. It's going to keep his units alive. We are going to see one drone fall there. However, this Queen is going to hold them off. Now we're going to see if Shardarki can micro fairly well with these Zerglings. I do think we're going to see this Queen go down. He is just doing a fantastic job microing these Zerglings, really trying to keep them alive. You saw another one get pulled out, and it was down to 5 health, and another one there also getting pulled out. And really just the micro here by Shardarki is phenomenal. Alright, we see another drone come out. And we are going to see another Zergling fall, so now we're down to just 2 Zerglings for Shardarki against 2 Zerglings for Spenko. So it does look like Spenko is going to be able to hold off this attack, but one thing to take note of here, ladies and gentlemen, is the drone count. Spenko is now 3 drones behind Shardarki, even though he has more food in use. We do see another Queen come out for Spenko. And we do also see one other thing to note here is that microing of the Zerglings has cost Shardarki a wee bit here, because he just got an excessive amount of minerals here. And I do believe that he is waiting for the proper time to utilize them. But it is evidenced here that micro has affected his gameplay. His macro economy. Alright, so we do see Spenko does lay down a Roach Warren. That is a good counter against any type of Zergling push. And we do see that Shardarki does go down for his natural here. So we've got some interesting gameplay right here, in that, theoretically speaking, at this instance, Shardarki is a wee bit vulnerable. 4 Zerglings and a Queen really aren't too much of a match against 6 Zerglings and 4 Roaches, so this Spine Crawler is going to be quite necessary from a defensive posturing standpoint. We are going to see these two Zerglings come out and scout. He's really looking for this natural right here to see if that's going to, you know, pop up here and make a problem for him. He does see that that is not the case, but he will see these roaches, and that will give Shardarki a pretty good indication of what Spenko's doing. And we see that Spenko really hasn't come out and scouted too much. Doesn't even really know. He knows. Spenko knows. He knows that Shardarki's down here, but he doesn't really know what he's doing, and that will become a problem for him later in the game. All right, so we do see a push here by Spenko. Good timing, very good timing, because we are going to see Shardarki not be in a position to really defend his natural. So very good timing. We are going to see this natural get hit right here by these Zerglings. And moving the queens down. I mean, he's got to commit now if he's going to want to save this natural. But we are going to see these queens push back, trying to make use of this spine crawler that is way over here. But that is in fact not the case. And it does look like Shardarki's natural is going to fall. That is going to also leave him a wee bit population cut off. And we are going to see these roaches engage. Now one of the problems here is he's just, these roaches really just, they're stronger obviously than the Zerglings, but cannot finish off just the massive quantity that Shardarki was able to push up while Spenko was engaging his natural. You could then make the argument that Spenko should have marched right up there and engaged at his main. If we were in the heart of the swarm, we could start this replay from right there and kind of get a see of what's going on. Now we're going to see some excellent play here by Shardarki. Again, microing these Zerglings very effectively. And it goes right past the roaches, goes right into Spenko's mineral line, taking out 1, 2 drones. Here's a 3rd drone being engaged. Really just wreaking havoc, controlling the economy on both sides. All right, and then they're going to engage on this natural here, and all the while also grabbing his natural again that he lost. All right, so we're going to see that happen. So that's good. Yes, I might add that Quora had the unfortunate situation where they were attacked by the Mac bug that was prevalent in the beta for Heart of the Swarm, and were unable to compete with Heart of the Swarm. So we were playing Wings of Liberty for this matchup against them, and it is what it is. Now, Blizzard has released a patch. However, that patch was not released until Thursday of this week, and so hence in order to give Quora some time here to engage and practice, they are playing Wings of Liberty. So that's a side note. Alright, so you see another engagement here. Shardarki really just pushing, really just keeping on the pressure here against Spenko. I think he does a pretty good job, and also Spenko, it should be noted, does a fairly good job of keeping his natural there. But now Spenko's in a wee bit of a bind now. He has less than half the number of drones mining, and that's really going to hurt him in the late game. We do see that he is well defended, utilizing these roaches, but if Shardarki is able to keep the pressure on, those roaches are going to more and more become a liability. Just and the reason I mean is as Shardarki advances into more advanced units, that is going to leave Spenko committed to a ground attack. We do see another Overlord going down, and again, just the number of drones here, 24 to 32, very distinct indication of the strengths here and weaknesses of both individuals. We do see the engineers hard at work doing their research here for the Zerg, for Shardarki. Research is always good. Raytheon loves research. Do see another queen being built, and Spire. So Spenko deciding to go to Spire. That is a good advancement for him. It will definitely help him counter the Zerglings that have been pushed out here by Shardarki. And I think Shardarki here leaves himself a little bit vulnerable. He doesn't have a good sight line. He really doesn't have a sight line on this side to be able to bring an Overlord in there and see what's going on. So credit to Spenko there for excellent placement of that building. And really leaving Shardarki a little vulnerable here at the moment. It does have pretty favorable unit count, army count. However, he really doesn't have a counter for an air assault, which is exactly what Spenko appears to be saving up for. So that's 7 Mutalisks right there, and the only issue he is right now is he's supply blocked. And that will prevent him from being able to pump out those Mutalisks. It leaves him, again, vulnerable in the timings a little bit, but that's okay because the overall effect was solid. The one thing to note, though, is that it does give Shardarki time to improve his unit count. And here is that necessary Overseer. He is going to be scouting here, and he is going to see the Roach, and there's the Spire. So he is going to see the Spire. So now he knows he needs to react thusly to the Spire play. And we do indeed see that fact here. We see a Spore Crawler going down, and we should see a couple more Spore Crawlers going down at various locations, right? So you definitely see that he is appropriately reacted to the Mutalisk play. And why I clicked on that queen, we should never know. Alright, so we see some movement here by Spenko. I think he's getting an itchy finger. We do in fact see that he engages. I'm not entirely sure why he leaves 2 of his Mutalisks back. He does leave Overlord, Overseer, another Overlord, just kind of wide open. Don't think it really matters at this point. Shardarki is definitively not supply blocked. And he does go in and try and engage. Pokes in there, doesn't see anything that he likes. And at this point we do see a Hydralisk Den going down. And again, this is the old game, so no fast Hydras off of creep. Does leave Shardarki a wee bit vulnerable. And we do see that queen fall, so good play by Spenko there. And now he's just trying to poke his door open. And we're going to lose, we do see one Spine Crawler go down. And it looks like this Spore Crawler is going to get a little bit of a beating. Alright, and another Spore Crawler going down. Now this is good play here by Shardarki. Starts with the Spore Crawler, Spenko, and then engages with the queens, and then Spenko has forced to engage the queens, delaying tactic, and these Mutalisks, there's no match now for all these Hydras coming out, and obviously Shardarki using a fair amount of minerals and gas to engage. Alright, now we've got the coup d'etat. This is the main event. And this is going to be an all-in on both sides. Really an all-in for Spenko at this point. Seeing just a huge amount of units. And Shardarki with his wonderful micro there. Really, I would almost say over-microing at that point, but, you know, I don't play Zerg, so I don't know if I can actually state whether that was over-micro or not. We do see Spenko sending his queens out for this all-in. Maybe not the wisest decision, simply because there's no creep. And as any Zerg would know, if you don't have the creep spread, the queens are not really that effective. Alright, so here we see now we've shifted gears, and let's just pause it right there. So let's just get ourselves situated. So we have 18 roaches against 14 roaches, and 22 Hydralisks, and that looks like 60 Zerglings. This is why it's great to be engaged with math counts, because I can count, and I know that Shardarki has a substantially larger force than Spenko. And that is justified by the game with a GG from Spenko and a win for Shardarki. So well played, both gentlemen. This is JW Schmidt from Raytheon. Thank you for joining us for Week 3 Game 2 matchup between Raytheon and Quora. And we look forward to having you back again for matchup number 3. Have a good night.